Hi, Lori here with a quick run through on how to calculate the incremental return on investment. So we're going to look for the incremental impact of an IMC plan that we're going to introduce, and then we're going to figure out what our return is on that plan. We might have to make some changes, see if we can make the plan better. All right, so the very first thing is, what is the plan? Well, the plan is to boost sales by 10% by giving away a free mattress with every bed set that we sell in the month of December. So the first thing we have to do is ask ourselves, is there an impact on the cost of goods sold, an incremental impact? And there is, because the cost of goods sold will increase by the cost of the mattress on all of the beds, because we're going to have to provide a mattress with all of the beds we sell in the month of December. So normally, the cost of goods sold for a bed set is $1,800. The cost of a mattress is $250. So our adjusted cost of goods sold, if we implement the plan, is the $1,800. Let's escape that. Just do auto sum, and we've got it. $2,050. Notice that my inputs I have put in yellow highlighted cells, and my formulas are in blue highlighted cells, and that makes it easy for me to figure out where I need to change an input if that's what I want to do. All right, now our plan calls for $50,000 in advertising. We need to make the commercial for the advertisement, and we also want to accompany the whole plan with $15,000 social media campaign. So the total cost of our IMC plan is $80,000. Now, how much are we going to bring in from our plan? Well, the impact on revenue is that we are going to sell 10% more, and we were planning to sell 2,000 in the month of December. So we're going to sell 2,200, and our incremental impact is the amount that we would sell with the plan minus the amount that we would have sold if we had not done the plan. And that again is a formula, and we put it in blue. So now we have the number of units for the incremental impact, but we still need the incremental gross profit on each one. So we've got our price per bed, which is $2,400. That's an input. And our cost of goods sold we can get from just going all the way up here. And we want to keep it a formula. That way we don't have to remember to change it in more than one place. And our gross profit on each bed set is equal to the price we can charge minus the cost of goods sold. So we make $350 on each bed set. Our incremental gross profit is the number of bed sets we're going to sell times the gross profit per bed set, and that is $70,000. Our incremental fixed costs are $80,000. That's our IMC plan. So our incremental operating profit is our incremental gross profit minus our incremental fixed costs, and that equals a negative $10,000. We're going to follow this through, and then we're going to make some changes to see if we can't fix the plan. So our return, we just go up here and pick that up. Our investment, we can just point to our IMC plan total, and our return on investment is simply the return, I'm sorry, we need an equal sign there before I move around, equal to the return divided by the investment. And in this case, it's a negative 13%. And I had already formatted that cell as a percent, but if you had not, you could do it right up here, formatted as a percent. And we're going to give ourselves one more digit so that we can see that it's actually negative 12.5. Not a winning plan. So if we were evaluating this, and this was our draft plan, and we wanted to know what we needed to do, whether it was a good plan or not, we would conclude that it is not a good plan because we are not better off for having run it. It costs more to run the plan than the incremental operating profit that the plan will bring in. So we have a couple choices. We can either try to boost sales by 15%, and if we could do that, that would be $2,300, and suddenly we would have a great return, 31% return. So if we thought we could use that plan and boost sales by 15%, that might be a great thing to do. But let's go back to our original scenario where we are at a negative 12. Let's say that we're pretty sure we're not going to be able to drive sales by more than 10%. So the question is, can we buy mattresses for less? Well, if we buy mattresses for less, let's see how that works. Oh, it's got a comforter, but it's actually a mattress. Let's change that. Gotta say, it's probably not a very nice mattress, but if we do that, we turn to a positive 12.5% return. So that's a possibility. Let's go ahead and take that back to $250, which was our original cost. And there's one more place that we can derive some savings possibly that could turn this plan from being a loser into a winner. And that would be looking at our plan itself. And if we thought we could be more efficient in our media buys and cut the advertising to $35,000 and be a little bit more frugal in our commercial production, taking that down to 10 and leaving social media campaign where it is, we can look down and see that we would be generating a 16.7% return on investment, and that makes the plan into a winner. So there are many ways that you can take a losing plan and turn it into a winning plan. The key is to do the incremental impact and ROI analysis ahead of time so that you have time to make adjustments to your plan to make sure it's a winner. And that's it for this video. Thank you for listening.